What up, YouTube? This is Irvin the Barber 617, and I got another trimmer review video on these joints right here, the Babyliss Low Pro FX trimmers. I mean, I had these for like about a month, like since they were for pre-order since like mid-November. I got them from clippergrinder.com. They had a couple batches early, so I ordered it in November and got it early December. I was supposed to do a review video on these earlier, but I did it because, you know, holiday season, a lot of stuff going around with the New Year and stuff like that. Oh yeah, forgot to say to y'all, Happy New Year, man. Blessings. Everybody have a productive New Year. But at the end of the day, I had these for like a little over a month now, and just using these for a month. I'm glad I didn't do the review video so early, because if I did, I wouldn't have a full spectrum on these, on using these joints. But the specs is pretty much the same as in any Babyliss thing, like cordless, 360 explodes blade, 2 hours of runtime, ultra low metal shield cover, diamond like carbon blade. They put the DLC 2.0 blade on this, and I got a story on this. So, but anyways, the only thing that's crazy about this is the FX3, the one I did the review on, and the Babyliss Pro Influencer Edition. They're both 7,200 RPMs. And this is 6,800 RPM. So I'm wondering, why is it that they dialed back a little of the speed on this? Maybe it's to be able to catch the hairs, or I'm just figuring about Babyliss. I'm just thinking about it. And another thing too is they didn't include a charging dock. But I've had like watching a couple of videos and going on Instagram and online, I've been seeing, like, basically this is what it is. Babyliss wants to keep this at a certain price point. So in order to keep this at a certain price point that's affordable and respectful for us to buy as barbers, they have to include some things and disinclude some things. But I heard that Babyliss is coming out with an official charging stand that you could buy separately for the FX Influencer, the FX Gold, and the FX3. They should be coming out with a charging stand, so you could buy on your own. There's some third-party charging stands for the FX Influencer and Gold and silver joints and the black joint, like, you know, the original FXs. These joints, they have a charging stand, a third-party charging stand that it's out selling. So, and it's pretty cheap. It's like 20, 30 bucks if you want to buy into it. But back to these. I got these from clippergrinder.com, and I'm gonna be honest with you, when I first got them, the blade was sharp as shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. The blade was sharp as all hell. Now, I think it's because of the modifications clippergrinder.com did on it. But when I first started using this blade, it was getting so hot quick. Like, I would do one head and this blade would be like burning to the touch. Like, it was like if anybody knows, the old corded T outliner blade. Like, you know, after you use it all, it would be hot like that. Like, you used it all damn day, but it'd be only after one cut. So I'm like, yo, what's the issue? Maybe I got a defective blade with that one, because it was just abnormal. Because once again, I got the DLC 2.0 blade on this Influencer one, and they were made to stay cool. These stay cool to the touch. They don't get hot like that. They some hitters. But these, like, after one cut, they were getting hot, and I was like, maybe the blade's defective. And after, like, using them for like 2 weeks, the blade was just, it was it wasn't hitting like it was supposed to. Y'all know, y'all barbers know, man. Y'all know when y'all got a blade and it hits, and y'all, we like, oh shit, this shit. But it wasn't hitting like it was supposed to. It was like, it wasn't even a tap and go. And me, I have a preference to blades because me, I feel like there's two blades. There's a tap and go blade and there's a dragon blade. Like tap and go is when you're doing the lineup and you just tap, tap, and you're lining it up. So tap, tap. But I like drag blades. That way I could clean up other areas. Like when I'm lining the front, let's say I'm lining the front of my head, I tap and I come down so I could clean all the hairs on the forehead. I like a blade that drags instead of just taps and go. I have tap and go blades. Like, don't get me wrong, my wall detailers, they tap and goes because when I tap that, it gives a nice like sharp line. So I have tap and goes, but I prefer a drag blade because when I do my arches, I just like to draw like I like to drag so I can clean up all the hair in that area. So they wasn't hitting. I shout out to Clipper Grinder because I told them about it. They was like, yo, don't worry, we'll send you a blade. We'll send you a blade, but we'll send you a blade right away, man. We want to make sure like everything's okay with it and this, that, and third. So, but in the meantime, I already ordered a blade from the Bobtress. If y'all go watch my best blade modifiers, I did a video on her and a couple people. She's nice with it. So now I got the DLC 2.0 blade from her, and after putting the blade that I got that she modified from her on this clipper, on this trimmer, excuse me, it was like, it never left. It was just clean. I got to drag, lining up from beards to under the neck. Like even, like, this is a sensitive spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of barbers say they touch the back of their neck to see if the clip is sharp. But me, I always touch here. See this big ass piece of fat? Because this is untouched. This is never touched. So I always touch here. Like right here. Because if you could line up here, if a blade could hit you here and it doesn't feel nothing, then you don't feel nothing anywhere. Because you're used to lining up your beard, and so you're used to a clipper being over here or under your neck. Sometimes you're used to it. But if you could really put a blade here and you don't, then it's good. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what I'm saying. Like these, once I got them from the Bobtress, these joints hit. And when I mean hit, like from not just hit on adults, hit on kids without no irritation, hit on grown-ups, older people without no irritation. They were butter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was nobody that I lined somebody up with these trimmers, even balding, they were getting it. So I feel like the first blade I got on this was the effective blade, but once I got the DLC blade from the Bobtress, this joint was hitting. And I don't mean hitting like just hitting. I'm talking about crisp lines to the point where you're like, damn, do I even need to hit it with a razor just to make the line stand out more or whatever? It was just hitting. And plus, no red spots, no blood, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just hit. Me, I'm not heavy-handed, but I like to clean up everywhere when I'm lining up, so I drag the clipper a lot. In this, it just, and if you hear it, like, it's quiet. It's very, Babyliss, they got quiet, like, trimmers, like, it's quiet. Like, if you hear this, the GTX EXO, you can hear, like, loud, but even the influencer, I've had this since the summertime, and I've been using, this is one of my workhorses, and it's still like quiet. Like, I don't get how they do it, but the trimmer is just, it's an ill trimmer. I'm not disappointed at this trimmer at all. And plus, oh yeah, I will be having I ordered the clipper to this trimmer, the Low Pro FX clipper. I will be having a clipper review video on it in the next couple weeks or so, probably a week or two. I'm supposed to be getting this soon. I'm just waiting on it. Listen, I try to get I'm not like 360 or these dudes where they got sponsorships and Gamma or somebody just sending them clippers for free 10 months before the clipper drops. Nah, I'm busting my ass every day just looking up on websites to see where can I get these clippers. And as soon as they drop, I'm doing these videos for y'all because I know, like, y'all want to know what's the next best trimmer, clipper, whatever. So it's just me out trying to look for my sources and trying to get these clippers as soon as possible for y'all. But as soon as I get it, I will be doing a review video. And I have a video of me lining somebody up with these, and we could cut to it right now. Yeah, so like I said, if you just looked at that video, it was just me lying, and it was given, y'all seen, it was given crisp lines. So it's not like these joints don't hit, they hit. These are some, I mean, even though they're 6,800 RPMs, that's 400 RPMs less than the Influencer FX3 trimmer, they still hit. They still do a good job with a nice blade on it from the Bobsters. Like, they still do their thing. Like, I'm a fan of these. These are my new go-to trimmers when I'm lining people. Like, these are my new go-tos. I don't see no problems with them. The only thing I wish, like I said, Babyliss, I need a charging stand. And I feel like they should, if they're not going to include the charging stand in the clipper box to keep it cost effective for barbers, they should release it the same time with the clippers and the trimmers. So that way, while we're buying the trimmer or the clipper, we could buy the charging stand with it too. That's all I'm saying. And, you know, this box, it comes with the same the little thing that you use to adjust the blade, the screwdriver, the Babyliss screwdriver, charger, pamphlet. It's the same thing. This is the box. I mean, it just comes with the same things, you know, basically what every Babyliss thing comes with. But this, my final review on this, it's a nice ass trimmer. It's good. Like, look how it fits in the hand. Like, it got the little groove thing here for your thumb or your finger. When you're lining up, you could just, you know what I'm saying? It's just, and I like the black. The black looks clean and sleek. It's just, all in all, it's a good trimmer. Like, I can't say nothing really bad about it. Only thing is, I just would love a charging stand. But other than that, it's a bomb-ass clipper, yo. I'm not going to even hold y'all. I would definitely have it in my collection if y'all don't have it yet. I would definitely, but it depends. Like, if y'all got the Influencer edition, y'all can get this too. Like, because me, I always want to have hitters. Like, I got like at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trimmers in my arsenal, and that's because I always want to have some hitters around me. And I always have hitters around me. Like, there's some trimmers that do certain jobs for certain haircuts and line up for certain or there's some trimmers that do designs. There's some I always have a trimmer for what that specific job is. But these are my like go-to, like we lining up. And me, I always do rough draft, and I do solid lineup. I do a rough lineup, then I solid lineup, because I do a rough lineup to clean everything, and then I go back with some hitters to do the actual lineup to make sure it's crisp, sharp, everything's on point. And these are not only my go-to roughs, they are my, I could do the rough and the finishing lineup with these. So I know I got these on clippergrinder.com. I got these for $225 on clippergrinder.com. Now, these are supposed to release in February. When they release in February, I think they're gonna be like $179 or $169. Don't quote me, but around that price range, they're gonna be. I know I paid. Listen, I paid that because I wanted it early to use them and to do a review for y'all. So I already know I got taxed. But when these drop in February, they're gonna. And then, you know what? What is it? January 16th right now. There's a couple of outlets that has pre-orders, so you could go pre-order them now, and then they'll ship probably by the end of this month, and you'll get them at the top of February. So if I was you, it's not a waste of, to me, my personal opinion, these are hitters. You're not gonna waste your money getting them. I like them. I mean, they do the job. They quiet. They hit. They do everything that you want out of a trimmer. And that's it, man. I don't have nothing else to say about these, but they're just some good ass trimmers, some clean ass trimmers. But at the end of the day, this is Urban the Barber 617. Like, share, subscribe. The YouTube page. Follow me on Instagram at ethebarber617. It's gonna be down here somewhere. It's probably gonna be down here the whole goddamn video. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But oh yeah, Happy New Year, Happy Merry Christmas, and all that good stuff. The year 2022 as barbers, let's just level up more. Let's just chase the bag and get to it. You know what I'm saying? But they're serving the Barber 617, and I'm out. Peace.